Right now, though, we're going to talk about school closings. We don't have any to share with you yet, but as soon as we get any, of course, they would be on our website and on our app. But if you, like me, are wondering if snow days even still exist in this day and age, Two on Your Side's Kelly Dudzik spent the day checking in with school districts across Western New York to find out what goes into the decision to have a snow day, especially now after many years of people learning from home.
Exactly. And it's also a balancing act because you have to make sure we're actually going to get enough snow where getting to school would be dangerous. You also want to make sure families have enough time to figure out their childcare situation. So I went to Hamburg today to talk with Superintendent Michael Cornell. He's also the president of the Erie Niagara School Superintendents Association. So he keeps in touch with his counterparts from across Western New York. They haven't made any decisions about Friday just yet, but I asked him if school is canceled, would it likely be a remote learning day or an old school snow day?
There may be a point at which the New York State Education Department requires that we have learning remotely, even when the weather is bad. Maybe in some subsequent year, that'll be something that the state requires of us. But for right now, there's no requirement that we do a remote learning day. And just my conversation with most of my colleagues is that it would just be a snow day. I know here in Hamburg, it's just going to be a snow day.
If they have one, right? So meanwhile, our largest district, Buffalo Public Schools, told me this afternoon, quote, the district is evaluating all contingencies and will make decisions that are clearly communicated in a timely fashion to protect the safety and security of our students, staff, and community. So no decision yet from BPS or any indication of when that decision might be made. And on my way to Hamburg this afternoon, I talked with Mark Laurie. He's the superintendent of Niagara Falls City Schools. He said if they do remote learning Friday, they'd want to make that decision by 1 in the afternoon tomorrow to make sure the kids bring their laptops and their cords home with them. For a traditional snow day, he'd ideally want to make that decision by 6 p.m. tomorrow to be able to get it on the news. So we wait, they keep an eye on the maps. No decisions yet, Kate, but when we know, we'll of course have them posted online for everybody.
I know education is the most important part here, but there's
Right.
just something about knowing that the old school snow day is still with us in some way. Yes, somehow.
It survived, and it sounds like that's what most districts are leaning towards if there is a snow day on Friday.
All right, more to come. Kelly, thank you for that information.